And we are live. Good sign. It scared me for a minute there. I have some trouble every time I start this map up. There's certain parts of the loading for the map that seem to stall out and cause Ark to crash. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a little Ark Survival Evolved creative building. Building Evolved is what I like to call it. I am your host, the inventor of Evolved Building, UniteTheClans, also known as the Bob Ross of Ark, to those that care. We're going to be doing a little creative building, so if you ever want to play this way, hit tab, type in cheat GCM, and that implies creative mode, and then you can fly, you can touch down at will, so you can fly around and then go, oh, let's land over here, you know, well, let's land, and then you go launching. Oh boy, you know, be careful with it. Sometimes you go flying halfway across the map. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to our gigantic Ark building project. This is the Red Keep of King's Landing. We're building with the Castles, Keeps, and Forts mod, and we're doing it on the Known World map, which is a map of Westeros and Essos. In the alpha state, still work in progress. We are under the word Crown Lands. If you see the KL under the WN of Crown Lands, that's where we are. King's Landing is what that stands for. And we're attempting to build the most famous castle in all of Westeros and all of the lands of ice and fire. That is the mighty Red Keep. Now we have to decide between a couple of different designs. I don't like either of my options when it comes to this. I don't like how this looks. Oh, maybe that is better. You know, maybe that is better, that left side. It looks better from up here. It's just from down here. You know, that looks a little better. Maybe we just taper the edge up here. You know, let's get up top. And we'll use some building pieces. Well, let's just pick up where we left off last time, guys, and we're going to just carry on this massive building project. Got another stream planned for tomorrow in the AM, so if you'd like to join me for that, that'll be like 11 a.m. Eastern time for those that are involved? I don't know who's involved except me. I'm certainly involved. Okay, so let's try this. Let's try from the very top. No, this ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna make anybody happy. Let's try this. This is kind of what we've got on the other side. Just a little bit straighter to the top. Now we have this cool tool. I wish it didn't look like a shotgun, but it does, and it lets us change the sort of appearance of just about every building piece that we have access to. I think that might be the way to go. You know, we'll figure it out. So I've got... Ooh, did I break something important there? How do I get this angle back? Uh-oh. Oh, no. Let's figure out how this angle was created. It's just a square with a triangle. I think I can do that. Let's put my face on the screen for you lovely devils. Hello, welcome to the stream. Hi. Welcome to Zen and Lurker Luke, Notorious Nemo, anybody else I saw, Lars, Kohaku, and Coffee, joining from not quite the crack of dawn in Australia. So thank you for joining me, whatever time, wherever you are, whatever part of the world you're in that's experiencing this COVID-19 epidemic. During this, I have come back to my channel, at first with some videos, and then of late with some streams, and you people have come right back to my side. You've returned to me. I love it. So what we're going to do, let's do it. How do we do this? Is this all triangles across here? Is that how we did that? Yeah, we got a lot of snap points going on, so yeah, let's just do this, and we'll make sure that it's the same angles. So oh, that's the one. So we're going to be building, I've got the lights on, it's a nice cool night, got a lot of landscaping done today with my mom. We built a fedge. A fedge is a fence hedge. It's made out of willow. Well, it was a fun project. And then I'm going to stream for about 3 hours tonight, then I'm going to head upstairs and go watch a little TV with mom. We've been getting along quite well since being forced to isolate together during the COVID pandemic, both out of work, both work in the hospitality industry, which I'm sure some of you guys do as well. Maybe we break that. If you're in the hospitality industry, most places you've been out of work for a while and just trying to get back to it. Trying to get back to your real life. It's hard to do, though. Let's get rid of this. That's annoying. Break you. Okay, so we got this in place. We can go ahead and fill in our space under here. We'll put one across here. And we'll try out a couple of different designs for the front of this. You know, let's kill the webcam for a little bit. I'll pop it back on if need be. But in the meantime, I want you just to get immersed in the building, get lost in the soothing tones of my voice. And together we will build, hopefully, some amazing things. We've got to see what comes of this endeavor that we are on right now. Building, attempting to bring this big old huge thing to life. What we're going to do here is a little half wall deal, and that's because it has a nice trim option at the top. This thing's great for builders. Watch this, ready? Hang that down there, and then if we come through with this, right? Nice and tidy, and then we can use another one just to close up this gap, or this, right? Is that the better version? I think so. I think that'll work for us. So let's just take out this. We'll raise everything up by a smidge. I think we can take out this stuff, and we'll figure out how to... Oh, yeah! I did it again. Idiot. Okay, I forgot that was being held up by that. Yeah, hold on. Okay. Nope, wrong. So we snap onto here, make a little 60-degree turn, and then we build across with our triangulars. I mean, there's other ways for me to do this, but this is just going to be the fastest and easiest. It won't look the prettiest up top. Like, the boards are going to go in a couple weird directions, but maybe we can... yeah, let's just do that. Okay. And then we'll come through with this. Yeah, we'll flick the camera, the face cam back on at some point. I usually do it after I see some kind of show of tremendous support from those of you who have come back, especially lately with all the important places you could be putting your income, but people have been doing super chats, all kinds of stuff. It's been making this very rewarding for me to come back. And no, I'm not doing this for nobody, you know. I'm doing this for somebody. If you're here, you know, you came for me. You came to watch me build. Right? How can I complain about that? You're wonderful people. But you know, like I said, there's so many more important places to be, things to do during this pandemic. Although today's a Friday night, if you normally go out to the bar, buy a pint for your buddies, instead buy one for me. Send me a little super chat. I'll put it to good use. I've got beers upstairs. How about that? If I get one, I'll go grab a beer. We can enjoy that together. So, is this what I did before? I went up a full wall, so that's a different height. Let's take out you, and you, okay? Let's go up like this, 1, 2, and a 3, and we will arch down from here. 1, 2, and a 3. We'll come through, we'll put our little thing back here, we'll hang our half wall down below, and, you know, it's fun for me, get back to this. This used to be my favorite thing. Just kind of get into building, share some kind of ideas and concepts that things that work for me and the way my brain works, you know, when it comes to building in games, getting creative. That's going to be the best I think we can hope for. If we want to, we can put a little layer of detail down here, like maybe a little pillar deal, but maybe we only need one. Let's go ahead, let's find our little CKF castle pillars, and we'll put those right here. And we'll just try maybe one of those will do the trick. I don't know if you even want that in there. If you start with one, you kind of got to go all the way down. We'll take a look. We'll see how it feels. But yeah, I with this series especially, I used to just kind of... I'd build and then show, and then build and then show. It wasn't so much a build along, it was more for... I talk about cooks versus bakers. You know, a baker wants to see the complete recipe beginning to end and do it just to the specifications, right? When it comes to cooking. And that's what, you know, building tutorials are for generally. That looks beautiful. I wonder if we want more. I kind of don't want it here. I like how this looks. This little upside down ribbing that we did up there. I think that looks pretty good to me. Now, we have all kinds of crazy detailed ones here. Like maybe that quatrefoil. This one is the way to go. Right? That's pretty beautiful. That is truly beautiful. Let's go finish the job down here. Okay, I think that's going to work for us. We'll have to set up daylight here again in a minute. Let's go ahead and get some early morning light, and I'll put a little gamma on just to smooth that transition. You know, we could do square down there. Nah, let's just do it all the way. Beautiful. Beautiful stuff. Okay, let me make sure I'm caught up on your chat. Hello, everybody. I'm a cooker then, says Nemo. The cooks, yes. Alternatively, who are the cooks? The cooks are people who like to see, you know, ideas and combinations of ingredients, but then when the time comes, you know, their true passion is to combine those things and make their own recipe, right? So that's what the cooks are. The cooks like to make their own recipe from my recipes and go, oh, that's a neat I'll add a bit of that, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and I'll go create my own genius thing, right? So let's grab a little roofing. There's three types of roofing in this mod, and I'd love to see this mod add like a Roman style building pieces. I think that would be superb. If anyone knows the mod maker for this and they want to get in touch with me, I mean, I've never made a mod, but I could help make, you know, textures and things for a Roman building system. I think that would be superb. I would love that. You know, I think that would be awesome. That would be really fun for King's Landing, even as we move out from here. You know, this Red Keep, typically the roofs look dark and the stone looks orangey. That's probably the best way to describe it. It's orangey. So we've been using reference images in our build, and we finally have something to kind of compare to. Let me see if I can pull up a little reference image. You guys will see everything because I got my desktop view on. This is where we're at. We're building this bit. We've already built down here, and then if you look around the corner, we've already built big parts of this. So we have this giganto section to go, but right now we're settling in on the throne room, and we're going to try and, you know, if you look at this side of it, it looks like windows in between each of these tall bits. We're not going to be able to do these really high spires as far as I can tell, and I've had to kind of get creative with our shapes and things like that. Yeah, Kohaku's also a cook, but there's a lot of bakers out there. Bakers like to see step by step. Show me exactly how you did it so I don't have to figure it out myself when I get down to the nitty-gritty, right? So now we have a bit of a tricky business because this pillar here, this thing I built, it's a bit of a mess, you know. It's kind of hard for us to do. So, but we can do it. We're gonna do it. So let's clear off the bar with anything I don't think we'll need right now. And we're gonna work on building up all of these supports. And once we have a few of these down, now the trick that we're using here is we're gonna use a vanilla wood wall right here. So we'll put that on the hotbar. That's gonna let us flip things inside out. And change the snap point so it sits just a little bit inside of where we originally, you know, where it would normally sit. If you missed me doing that earlier, that's cool. We'll do it together. And we're gonna want big fat stone pillars, like these S+ ones. The large ones are nice because they cover such a huge distance. And we're going to recreate this. If you look right here. And actually, you know what? We're gonna get two types of paint on the hotbar. So I'm going to grab a second paint sprayer, and we're going to put, so we have tangerine in one. That's kind of our main color. When it comes to the keep, we have a little bit of brick that we've been using and a little bit of tan color. But we're going to take, not tangerine, we're going to take, I think, cantaloupe. And we're going to put it in this one. We're going to use that to try and get these vanilla pillars to match better. So we're going to do all 6 regions because this is S+ stuff. Oh, did I already do this? Okay, so that's already the best match? Ooh, that looks so dark, comparatively. and just it looks low res compared to what we've got behind it, but we'll have to make it work. It's the only fat pillar we've really got. These don't show a ton of variety, but you can see the color, the triple color scheme. A little bit of brick on these arches, tangerine here, and then a little bit of tan for the highlight pieces. That's eventually how we're going to paint the whole castle. And then if we have to use this old stone stuff, we're going to use cantaloupe paint to kind of bring out the lighter tones of it. Because if you put, now I'll show you, if you put this one on, you know, if you put this one on, boom. What? Maybe I used the wrong one. Hold on. I did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, let's try lightening this up. Yes, yeah, it's a little bit more of a bronzy hue to it. So I like that. I like that. Great minds think alike. I think everyone starts out as a baker initially. That's probably true. That's why I'm... hello, I'm inside a tower. Hi. Stupid old tower. So this we built up in the early days. This is live stream number 6. We built this thing up as a guide for maybe how tall things would get if we look at this image. We thought maybe that might be part of this tower, but when we get out there, we're going to have a lot of work to do. Like, guys, we're just barely getting started on this massive project. I think I need to bring in a painter to assist with the design choices. So why don't we work right here from this one? We're going to go ahead and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 3 and 4. And now these are going to get shifted using tool number 9 on my hotbar, the shoddy. And we're going to switch them to the ledge one, which is really nice looking. Creates a nice flat top with a rounded bottom. See that? It makes nice for transitions, especially if you got pillars coming up through the corners. And we decided to put pillars here. And I think if I were to continue this design, I think what I'd do is bring them one higher and maybe we'll go back to the round, and it'll just maybe smooth out that transition if we do this. You know, I don't know, that's probably not better. Yep, we're going back to the old. Let's just get rid of that then, because this doesn't merge up beautifully, but it's the best we're gonna do today, guys. So this is the basics. So from here down I can do pillars, posts, and we're gonna do that just to this height. So that was about there. That's about it. Okay. And on these ones, it's really only important to do the outside, but we might as well slap one here on the inside too. There'll be a few different snap points, so we want to make sure we get it right. I think this one's in a weird place. I think it's snapped to something there. That's what we wanted. Okay, so we'll go ahead and we'll make these the right cut, the right shape. Like so. Perfect, guys. So how was your days? How was everyone? Did everyone have a lovely day? Rained like the dickens here. We got a crazy thunderstorm that ended our landscaping adventure. Okay, so down at this height, we are going to add one more level of the keep pillars, and we're going to do the pentafoil instead of the round, which is this one. Like that. It looks like it ties perfectly into the round, but has a little bit of extra beefiness, right? And that's how we did this transition from one to the other. Now, from the very bottom down here, let's go down and see if we can find the corner snap points we need. I don't know how easy this will be. I think what we have to do, if memory serves, we had to put this down, and then we can put the big S+ pillar right inside it. Or on top of it. I can't remember how we did this. Oh yeah. We got more snap points than I care to deal with down here, and I guess I'm just gonna break some stuff and hope I can without doing any damage. Let's get the foundations on the hotbar, just so I can kind of assure I don't break anything that we'll then we will then have to go back and fix. Put that there. Oh, I couldn't get it to go under, could I? Okay. You know, screw it. Let's take these out and let's just hope it works. It's not gonna work. It is. It is gonna work, right? I can take these out. Nothing's broken. That's fine by me. You too? Yeah, nothing breaking. Nothing's breaking. Okay. Then let's clear out. Boom. And boom. And let's put a little wall down here. Uh-huh. Okay. And this is weird, too. We can probably get rid of these. Come on. Oh, there we go. I wonder if we can get rid of all of this. Yeah. Yeah, more or less. Okay, good stuff. Okay, well, let's try. We're just trying to find a way to snap our big pillars on top of these or into these. I cannot remember what we did last time. I remember we used stairs when we did these ones, but how did I do this one over here? Stairs again? No. No. Let's poke our heads inside this real quick. I can't remember what we did. Yeah, that's what I thought. A little pillar inside a pillar. Why no work then? Okay, well let's just see. Let's see what I can accomplish with my... Maybe we need... What are you even snapping to? Yeah, I thought so. Okay, let's bring this... Actually, we can probably pop a foundation right under there. Yeah. Maybe that will give us what we need? Yes. And let's take out this top one and see. Do you go all the way to the ground? You won't, but who cares? No one's ever going to see this. Ooh, why? Can't place structure here? Because of the stone? Okay, we got to make sure that these are the same height. So let's now put a little one here. And this. Now we could figure out, yeah, that'll do it. But this won't go. So let's not worry about it. Let's just hope by the time we get there, it's fine. All pillars obstructed. This is not good. This is not what I had in mind. Why obstructed? It's structure plus. Okay, I bet it was this. I think we had to do this every time, didn't we? Yeah, we had to trick it. Get placed, please. Been watching that Epstein documentary on YouTube. So disturbing. Did I just break something important? No. Let's try getting this. Is this going to go up to that height? We got to do the same trick. 1 and 2. And then... Now nothing. Now no snap points. Oh, there? Is that it? My frames are dropping like a mofo. I have no idea why. Hi, Toves. Welcome to the stream, my friend. Toves is a YouTube creator, guys. I think you can click his name and see his stuff. Does building and aesthetic stuff, always like I have, if I remember. Maybe not always that stuff, but... Why? Why that go there? And this not go here? You know, it's sort of infuriating. Maybe we want to use a different pillar. Maybe we want to use a smaller one or something. let's try the medium. Is that what we're using now? Large, so let's try medium. Psst, black magic indeed. Praise R'hllor. So these mods are not meant to work together, I'll tell you that. It's pretty obvious when you use Structures Plus along with CKF, they are not friends normally. So what we're going to do here, guys, just so I don't have to go jump through hoops, is we're just going to carry this pentafoil design down here. Yeah, it's looking good, alright. It's looking good indeed. Indeedly do. Yeah. Okay. So that's our layout. Somewhere around this height we did some cool stuff, like just fence it out like this. I had some other weird snap point in the last one I don't think I'm going to have in this one. So it is what it is. What did I use on this one? Just the roundies. Ooh, and I came up so much higher on this. I think what we need is like that. And then maybe one more big pillar. Yeah, that's it. That's it for sure. Alright. So, you know, we don't need everything to be truly uniform. It's actually fun to play with the heights and the depths and stuff. So, see, this won't go anywhere. Why? Pourquoi? Well, nobody cares. I think it's because I have a huge wall in here instead of a small wall. Yeah, let's do something like this, okay? Alright. Does that look right? It does look right. Okay. So we'll grab our gun, do a couple roundies. There's a fat round and a thin round. Like so. I can't remember where this comes from. Oh, I remember. Okay, well, that'll be fine. You know, once this is all painted, seriously, it's gonna look great. You know, you do psh, 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 all the way up, right? And this outside of the castle, I don't want to go too nuts with the color variation. We're going to use a lot of this monotone thing, and we're just going to add sort of hints of a highlight. You know, slight color changes here and there as we see fit. You know, but we're not going to go wild. We're going to try and keep this thing sort of monotone here, so that where we do add the details, like on these towers, they really stand out. Okay, so let's move on to phase 2 of this design. This is a wooden wall. Wooden walls have this. It is a snap point, a regular wooden wall that moves it in from above. So these I don't have to actually get rid of. My wall builds right on top of them. But you see, there's my snap point. It's inset from the previous layer. So we've made our tower just a teensy bit smaller when we did this. It's a teensy bit narrower, and the corners cross over a hint. Like so, right? And I guess I could put one in here so you can see it, you know. Hold on a sec. So you can see the height difference. You can see it, right? It just moves in ever so slightly. So now I think our corners stay on the same place. Do our corners move? Not really. But one thing that we do at this stage, or I do every time at this stage, is I put one of these in the middle. That way, no matter what weird stuff we do, we're not going to lose the original snap point that comes up to around this height. So, oh, excuse me, we're going way too fast. All right, let's grab some big walls, and we're going to use those to complete this design. I have these 2x1s that I like to use. They're part of the mod. What am I talking about? Whoa, lag, hard lag. I just zapped halfway across the castle. Good stuff. So anyway, guys, très magnificent. Merci, Nemo. Merci, my friend. Mon ami. I don't speak very much French. Juste un petit peu de français. We had to learn it in school here in Canada. It's kind of required learning. And that's pretty much all we need. I think we go with a single wall here, 1 and a 2, and a 3, and a 4, and then... Alright. Alright, now that we have this, I don't need to worry too much. We didn't run pillars up, so we left these corners as is. I think that looks kind of good, actually. And the wood that's in there gets kind of completely hidden, so I'm not really worried about that. Come on, what happened? There we go. Yeah, it's a beauty. It's a beauty build, guys. We're working on this is the biggest, probably best thing I've ever built. And, you know, eventually it'll get so big that my computer won't be able to handle it. And that's probably the point where we'll have to finish, not when we're actually done. We'll see. We'll see if my computer can handle the completion of this entire thing, interior and all. I'm not expecting that. Okay, so why don't we continue this? Why don't we actually take this... Actually, I guess we should. We should probably... Yeah, let's just... let's repeat that step that we just did, and we'll do it so that we can do all the uppers together. I think that will make our life easier. Right height. 1 or 2 more. And we'll do these 2 together. And then there's supposed to be a lot more on this. We'll see how many of these we feel like making together, guys. You know, are we gonna go all the way? Because it's an intense project. Okay, so let's head to the bottom. We now know how to do the grande pillars, so we're gonna use those whenever possible. Put you down here. Put you down here. We'll do this over here. 1 here. 1 here. And I guess... No, that's going to be lost inside a wall. So let's not worry. And then on top of that, let's run 1. Can we just do the mediums, or should I get the larges back out? The larges were just so much trickier to use. See the tricks you got to do? This is the thing. If you're a cook, you go, oh, now I know how to do that. I'm good. You know, if you're a baker, you go, show me exactly how you did that. How do I do this again? How do I... Not to berate one or the other. For me, I started my YouTube channel having watched a bunch of Minecraft content creators, and for me, my favorite ones were always the people who designed their things for cooks. You know, I loved Corrales, but watching step by step every time, it's fine. I'm not going to build everything he builds. I just like hanging out with him, watching what he comes up with and using it in my own world, right? That was kind of always my route. My route of, I don't know, my words are failing me. Keep going. Anyway, so my favorite guy was B00. B00 has this ancient old series now. It's an ancient thing called that's the name of my series. It's called Building with B00. And, but Building Evolved, totally inspired by that. My tutorials, give some love to Corrales. He's definitely provided inspiration on the tutorial front, on how to do them well and easy without overstressing it and kind of overthinking it. Is that about the same height? It looks a tad bit higher, but I'm not going to worry about it. Let's just go for it. Let's just see where we end up with this. Okay, so we need 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, that's not what I wanted. How did that even do that? I'm impressed. I don't know how that happened. Anyway, but I was a big fan of building with B-dubs. That was my favorite thing. I still watch it till this day. I go back and watch old stuff, even if he hasn't done new stuff. It just tickles my fancy, to use that phrase one more time. I like what we're working on here, guys. There's a lot of big, unique challenges in this keep, where I look at things and go, okay, I think I have the pieces to make that come to life, but I don't know for sure. You know, it takes trial and error to go, how do we make this work? I mean, you guys watch me build the roof of this cathedral-like roof, right? It's exhausting. Did we do roundies? Remind me. Pentafoils, no? Round into a pentafoil. Okay. So, round, and then pentafoil here. This should go down 1 more, really. Right? So, One more. That's quatrefoil, pentafoil. Like so. Okay, and then let's see if... I can. Okay, we need the small pillar now. I don't think I have any of those. Yeah, this guy. This will solve the problem. Oh, it's too small. It's a little teeny fella. Why up there, please? Oh, I see. You're not connected. I'm having some trouble here, guys. 1, 2. Okay, and then let's try 1, 2. Okay, so we'll just have to do this and pentafoil the bottom bit here. One more, and yeah, there we go. It's not going to be truly uniform. Oh, I clicked the thing up here. Yeah, there we go. It's not going to be truly uniform, but it's going to be pretty good. And we've got the same process to do over and over and over again to start today's stream, guys, so be patient. I don't have that many interesting things to show you or to talk about. This is a grande project, so to take it on, it's going to be rinse and repeat. Over and over and over again. So, one. We'll get this in here. I just like this. I like that vanilla plus S plus this, and I can do all my old tricks still work. You know, if I know how to accomplish something with one, it's not gonna not work with this mod. I just have to jump through a hoop or two to make it work, right? So let's go back to our tall pieces. It's a thing of beauty. I'm really excited for this project. I'd like to see what we can do with it. And then very soon we're going to have a community server. We'll be able to do castle tours, show off the best of the community builders, which will be fun. Once we got this going, people are going to role play, get in the zone. I'm going to have to figure out how to make some role play and fun little skits and things like that. I'm excited. Well, it's, you know, anything that takes you out of your comfort zone, right? That's what I want to do. If we go back to making videos, I got to do it that way, because if I just try and do build videos, I end up spending all week on a build and never turn it into a video. I enjoy this process, right? This building process, right? So I can just end up getting lost and go, oh right, I haven't been recording. Oh well. Beautiful. Been entertaining myself playing some guitar. Yeah, just tipped my hand there that I'm craving a cigar, didn't I? Yeah. Got cigar on the mind. It's terrible stuff for you, tobacco. I never recommend it. But once you've had a taste, it's hard to not appreciate on a nice summer day. Alright, we're making progress, my friends, so we gotta go down now. I started at the top of this one. It's a thing of beauty. Truly. Come on. Behave yourself. So at least 3 rounds before we hit the pentafoils. That was my plan. So let's change these now so we'll know when we're up at the right height. Why go too far every time? Oh well. You guys are patient. That's why you're here. You're waiting to see what this turns into. You know it ain't gonna be done today. Or tomorrow, probably. Guaranteed. I got like, still feels like weeks of work ahead of me if we're ever gonna bring this thing to life. Okay, So let's try this. Let's try a little mini pillar down here technique. I saw it green for a second, didn't I? I mean, we don't need it. We really don't. Let's try a little ghost job, and let's just see. Yeah. Okay, now let's break out, excuse me, the big pillars. And I'll catch up. Looks so good. I'm always amazed by how clever you are with building in this game. Well, thank you. Yes, but does your red keep have a secret sex dungeon? We'll see, Savant Slacker. You will find out. Are you using snap points? The cycling lie? Let me know. Yeah, I'm using all kinds of snap points. Have you ever thought about finding a job in level design? There are plenty of programs that give you building blocks that let you make 3D assets. Yeah, I don't know if those jobs are out there, Savant. Send me some links on Indeed. And then Cowboy Creata with a K. The server you're going to make is PC only because you're using mods. Yes, that's going to be it. So that's all. We have a whole community of servers already, Cowboy, where the geeks play, and it's all PC for the time being. But my friend Aaron Longstaff, you guys know him. I think he runs a server for his patrons that's console based. So you can always find your way over there if you're without a PC to transform your creations. But this mod, honestly, I don't. If I was stuck on a console and I saw this mod, this would make me go get a PC. I'd be like, I can build castles in Ark? No way. All right. So you guys see my tricks here, right? If you can't make something work, there's a way to make it work, right? So this doesn't want to go there. Put that pillar there at will. Right? It thinks it's obstructed. It thinks these walls are getting in the way, right? Like, I can't do that. Oh, obstructed. I'll never go here. I'll never go here. I don't want to be placed here. Oh, yeah? Get tricked. Oh, yeah? Get tricked. Yeah? Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah? Yeah? Oh, yeah? Yeah. Oh, yeah? Yeah. All right. We're nearly there. Let's try. Is that the right height? Yeah, just about. Although, let's take a look on this one. That's going to mess us up the way that we did the other ones. So let's switch. Although, what if we did this? Ooh. That should do it. Now, those two are not the same. And these two pillars that I just placed are off. They're moved off the snap point somehow. So let's just not get too tricky with it. We'll just do the same thing we did on the one right next to it. If they're a little different around the corner, I don't think it matters quite so much. And we'll put this here and this here, and we'll try our medium pillar, and I think that should be the right height. Good stuff today, guys. Can't stop Bob Ross from building it. Can't stop it. Can't stop me now. Look at this glory. It's a thing of glorious beauty. But to be honest, this mega project, guys, it's grating on me a little bit. I like getting down into the details. I like just taking a small corner of one thing and trying to bring it to life without going over the top. Okay. All right. So we got that. We got that. They look about the same. They're not quite the same. Again, let's not overthink it, right? They're going to look close enough when it's all said and done. Now this one here, let's zoom out and take a look at our big picture. This one here, same level, but it doesn't go, it stops right here in line with our railing. So what we would need to do is very simple on this one. So we're going to come, we should probably put a half wall up here. A 1/3. Let's do a 30. Let's do a little short fella. We'll put this in here, in here, and in here. We don't need this balcony to be practical. We'll put a little fat cap on it just to make it stand out from the others, and then it's going to get I guess, you know, we could do it any level. We could do our detail bit down here if we wanted. We don't necessarily need it on top. Anyone else watch that Epstein thing? Filthy Rich, I think it's called. Just makes your skin crawl, the stuff that happened in. The whole thing's nuts. It's just a crazy world that we live in. And I mean, I followed it this summer, but I just didn't go too crazy following it. I just kind of, I kept my distance, and I went, oh, this seems like crazy news. I'm not gonna over stress about it, right? And we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Yeah, they're all very different. They're not even close to each other. Those two aren't even the same. Are they? Duh. Oh well. Oh well. Let's get inside here. Let's remove this. I don't even know how this got here. Like so. And we'll stand. Obviously, you guys can't stand inside rocks in order to complete your builds, but I can, so I will in creative mode. Oh, shit. Shoot. What was that? Nothing. Nothing important. It just... Somehow there was... Maybe I never filled this wall in? I did. Who knows? That scared the living heck out of me. I thought the whole place was coming crashing down. It's hard to build inside rocks. It's also largely unnecessary. Come on. It doesn't matter. I'm inside a rock. Who cares? Come on, perfectionism. Coming back to haunt ye. Can't be a perfectionist with Ark building, I don't think. If you are, you're gonna assemble and disassemble things 100 times before you go, oh, that's fine, I'll leave it. Come on, just fill this little gap, please. There we go. That scared me. Okay, so what we were trying to do before that explosive sound was to put a pillar on this corner, like so, and then from there, build up. Ooh, can't place. I wonder if it truly is obstructed this time. And this is not in the right place. We might have some issues on this one. Maybe we would be better off. Yeah, none of these are the same. Is that going to drive me nuts? That these are all so different from each other? We got to get paint on it before I can make that judgment. Let's try, I guess, building down then. Excuse me. Okay, or alternatively, we're going to build up on these corners, the parts that are hidden away. And that is definitely not right, wherever I place this one. Slow and steady, my friends. If I could replace these ones, that's all we would need. Alright, my friends. Still trying here. That's what we needed. Okay, let me catch up on your chat. Try small pillars on top of medium. Yeah, we could do that. Okay. So glad you're streaming. Yes, it is on purpose, Lai. So glad you're streaming. I need a change of pace. Hello, Irishman240. Welcome to the stream. And Mr. Merlin, small pillars on top of medium. Yup. You brought... hope you brought your swim trunks. We're swimming in positivity. Good, I needed. I live in Minneapolis. Oh, that's been it. Yeah. Spent all day cleaning up the streets after the riots. I need this nice, relaxing stream. No mistakes, just happy little accidents. That's right. That's how we do it around these parts, okay, y'all? Happy little accident, you know? Let's go here. Here. And let me get my grande pillars. I know I should have them all on the hotbar, but... It's about where you're looking when you use these. I should really try and make these uniform, don't you think? Make them all match. Like, that's perfection right there, if it'll go. Right? That doesn't even match this side. You know, it's almost perfect. Let's just do this. Gotta put the gun away if you're gonna build with these. Having a little... Am I lagging or something? Why? There we go. That's pretty close to this. We need some kind of ceiling in here. Pardon the darkness, guys. Let's put you on the hotbar. And let's bring in some morning light. Another day goes by in the game. The fat rounds, that's what we want right here, right? And there's a weird little line here that's bothering me. What is this little space? There we go. Yeah, there we go. It's lacking uniformity in nearly every way. It's this one we want. And one more, and then it was the second one down. It's the big fat round. Like so. Hello, Ethan. Welcome to the stream, my friend. Just doing a little building. Little laid back, chill stream build. The best of the best in the building world. Watching and participating in today's stream. That's you guys. Yeah. I have this temptation to fix all these and make them all match. You know? These two are close. But these two aren't that close. This one's wrong. I feel like I need a little short pillar to go on top. Why? There you go. Okay, so let's fix all of these. Why can't I get this one? Alright. Yeah, well, you know, I guess benefits of the riots in Minnesota, at least you got work to do right now. I think I'd love to get back out there and do a job. It would be nice. You know, that's still the wrong height, but we're just gonna roll with it. It's closer than it was. Ooh, and you go up here? Since when? We need... Oh well, is what it is. Pentafoils up top. You know, if they're, I keep saying it, if they're not all the same, it's not a big deal. But then I go, well, they need to all be the same. This is a big deal. What's wrong with me? One more? Yeah, bring out the big boy. Yeah, okay. It is what it is. Ooh, we only got one up there, down here. It's because my inconsistencies with the way I built them all, that they don't work quite the same. Yeah. And what do I got? Down 2 probably, right? It'll have to work. Progress has been incredible since the first stream. Wow, you think so? It feels slow as heck. I'm still waiting, guys. I'd really like to enjoy a beer on the stream. I was waiting in hopes of having something to celebrate, but I might just go get myself one. That ain't bad, guys. It's like organized chaos, don't you think? You know? Okay, so let's grab number 8. It's very important that we use this one here, and we select all 6 regions, and we're going to paint all our pillars. The stone ones, we're going to do cantaloupe paint on those, because they don't take paint the same way. So the cantaloupe paint on this looks like that. It looks very bright, right? Too bright even for what we're building together, right? Oh, that's nice. I didn't think I'd be able to... Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's alright. Okay. And because it's S+, I gotta use all 6 regions, because each side of the pillar is its own paint scheme. And then top and bottom, I think, are a paint scheme of their own as well. It's a tricky thing, the way it works. So that's number 8. let's paint all of our big pillars, and then we'll just do all of these together. And yeah, progress, I don't know if it feels substantial, Ethan, but it's coming. We're working towards a finished thing. When we shall finish, who knows? If we shall finish, who knows? That's up to you guys as much as anybody. Keep telling me what you like. If I change gears and do something different someday and a lot more folks show up, it means people are sick of watching me build the Red Keep. They're like, are you still working on this thing? You slowpoke. Adds character. Yeah, that's what the people say about my lopsided face. Hey, it's character. You're like, no. That's just a big nose. Or whatever. Floppy ears. Whatever's wrong with your head. Everyone's got their own head problems. Maybe you got a really round, baldy head, right? Maybe it's shiny in the sun. That's certainly a possibility. Everybody's got head... What am I even talking about? Just pure nonsense. Alright, so those are all painted, right? Yeah. And they look alright. Now we come in, and we paint more. And we go, let's just do all regions, because I don't think there's anything that we need to not paint here. Now we could do trim. We could do like a trim color on some of these, but like I said, this section at least, not getting that. This section is not getting anything like that. Now we could, this little part here, maybe, up top, I could try a little hint of something, just for flavor. You know, if we did like this, is this too bright? Yeah, maybe that'll work. No, that's too much. Nah, too bright. Too bright for what we're doing, if you ask me. I don't think that color's gonna work anywhere. It looks too cartoonish. I like it. I like this sort of monotone deal. It means when we do add hints of color, like we could do it in the form of big banners or things like that too. I've got banners for all the houses across Westeros. We could do the Joffrey or the King Robert or whatever. We could do a Stark banner here if we wanted to. I guess technically that's... I don't know what would be there. Have you seen the end of the show? If not, I'll shut up. If you haven't seen the end of the show, go screw yourself. That's what I say. It's been over for a year. We're coming up, I guess it was a year last week that the show ended forever. So if you're a Game of Thrones fan, I'm late to this. I'm late to the Game of Thrones party making YouTube content on it. But this mod is... I just discovered it when I returned from my hiatus. Which is a fancy way of saying not making YouTube videos for a while. Okay. Well, let me get a bit more done, guys. I'll take that quick break. I'll go grab myself a beverage. Once we get these all a little bit of paint, and then when I come back, what we'll do is we'll work on the next part of these pillars, the part that connects the outside. Basically, they're on the outside of the lowest part of the build now. Eventually, they will be on... I gotta get inside here so I can paint this. Did it work? No. Yeah, it did that time. I have stuff hidden inside. See this? Layers on layers on layers. And yeah, I'll grab myself a beverage. We'll come back. As you can see, the roof up there, we got a poop ton of work to do. I think that's the expression. Hey Lurker, that's exactly what I was waiting for. You just bought me my beer. Thank you, buddy. With after YouTube takes their cut, which is about $1.50 off that $5, YouTube's a bunch of scoundrels, FYI, taking 30% of your super chats before they come to me. Keep that in mind. Although, don't let that dissuade you. I need it. I'm barely staying afloat. But that means all the world to me, Lurker. I know you've watched for a long time. I don't know if you ever dropped a super chat before, but if you have, I very much appreciate it. Whether you have or you haven't. But you just bought me my beer that I was so eagerly anticipating. So I will go get that. I will come back to you in about a minute, and then we'll build this part. It's very easy, this part. We've done it before, we've done it once before, and it was not hard to do. So that's what we're doing. And we couldn't find a perfect way to top this off, so we ended up using these, which are ramped hatches, and we painted them up. And actually, while I'm up here, it feels like a little of that would be wise. Let's find something to just trim this out with. As square as possible, maybe? Yeah, that one. I like that one very much. That's so pretty. That square round alternator. Anyway, you just made my night, Lurker. Okay, guys, so that's where we're at. This pillar stops and does not continue up. In fact, we should probably put a little cap on it, just so it doesn't look odd. So it doesn't look indented from where I stand. Yeah, and then we'll just slap a little paint on this. All right, so I'll go get you my beer. I'll show you what it is. I'll be back in about, hopefully, 30 seconds. In the meantime, take a look at this amazing image. Pick out some details, and when I return, tell me what we're working on next. Or, we should really finish this section, but we've also got this amazing image over here. Whoosh, I love this one. So, think about this one I like because you can see all these little highlights of light colors mixed in. As soon as we start doing that, it's really going to change the look of this thing. This one doesn't have that. This one doesn't have that trim. But I'll leave that there. I'll be back in a minute. Thank you, my friend. I'll be right back. We did it. Hey, if that's all that comes in on the super chat front today, I'll be a happy man. I was gonna drink it anyway. It's called a hazy pale ale. It's a Canadian. Yeah. Hazy pale ale. And it's called Pleasant Island. And it's got this image on it that's like, what's that place called? I forget the name of it. All right. Haven't even seen the pilot. Oh, the pilot of which? The Epstein thing? Oh, Game of Thrones, yeah. Game of Thrones pilot. That's all right. Yeah, it's too late now. You're going to just dive into this world, start making castles of your own design and volition. But what we need to do now is these little arch transitions. I don't know if we'll add these spires that you see on the image here. Let's get this down. Let's go get this down. Let's go into the world again. And let me take a big old swig for y'all. Thank you, guys. Good stream. Is that 26 watching or 36? Either way, who's complaining? 26. Best of the night, though. Good stream so far. Thank you, everybody. Let's keep this thing rolling. Let's go. Okay, so we need some new building pieces now that we got to this point. It's pretty good. You know, one thing I think what I should do, guys, is actually bring this up a little bit higher now that I look at it. Let's get this out of here. Hold on. Let's get this out of here, and let's take these little bits out. We're going to bring it up to the height where these cap off and change level. Once we've done that, that's like one wall high, I think is all we need. 1, 2, and a 3, and a 4, and a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4. We'll put this in here just for now while I finish the job. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then maybe we'll still do this little shorty wall on top. Put the decorative points on it. How good is this mod though, guys? I mean, I can build a lot of cool stuff as we play with this. I can go nuts with this. This is gonna be fun. And we'll maybe choose that one again. I like this one. This one works really well. Hold on. This one. These two work really well together. I like that. Did I even take a swig? Coffee. I keep getting lost on this map. I started putting up signs and light posts so I know where I am. Well, I'll tell you what, you're meant to do it with no map marker. This map is meant to be played without a map marker. You're supposed to make your way using the things that are in the world for you to orienteer by, right? That's kind of the intention of the game. Use your words. The map maker. Newt is her name. What did I do? Okay, we're just gonna put one down here, and that's just gonna finish us off. It's gonna look nice and tidy when we're all said and done. And we should go round on these, right? Yeah, round is the way to go. Oh, it looks a little weird. Maybe once the paint is on, that will go away. Always click past it. Before that, of late, my mom's been having me watch a show she loves, which is Outlander. But before that, we watched some of The Last Kingdom. I don't know if you guys have been getting into that show at all. You know what? Change of plans. Change of plans. I don't think we need this extra height. I think it's messing with the symmetrical feel of things. So instead of that, let's just put, I don't think, yeah. I keep forgetting if I've had a swig. I can taste it in my mouth now, so I must have. Yeah, beauty. I think this is all we want. I might change the little bit of trim on the top to something else now that we've removed those freezes. And we'll go. And I think we'll probably go with this one, the ledgy. This guy. Come on, ledge. This guy. I like it. That's probably my favorite of all of them. I think it's a beautiful little shape there. Both great shows. So how about this, guys? We watched season 1, 2, 3, and 4 of The Last Kingdom. Is that right? 1, 2, and 3. And I got partway into season 4. I got like 3 episodes in, and I was like, this is just not as good as the other seasons. And we stopped watching it and picked up something else. And it's weird. I never do that. I never just give up on shows. But with this, for some reason, I gave up on it. Why? Why did I give up? It just wasn't working for me anymore. Okay, so we need one more wall of height over here with these. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, and 4. A 1, a 2, a 3, and a 4. Perfect. Beautiful. Before that, I tried to get my mom into Black Sails. That's when we were deciding between Black Sails and Last Kingdom to watch, and I got her almost hooked on Black Sails. We tried Last Kingdom, and I'd never seen it, so we ended up shifting gears to watch that instead. But Black Sails is another epic show. I'm a big fan of that one. That's a beauty of a TV show. O'Reilly turned me onto that last year when I was getting really into pirate stuff. I guess almost a year and a half ago, pirate stuff. When Atlas was coming out, I was like, what's a good pirate show? Give me some piratey stuff to watch. Alright, so we no longer need this. We will need this, and we will need the other modular piece, this one. We will eventually need hatch frames and stuff, but I think to start, we do this. Right? And then from that, I can build straight out, which is one of the things I love about this mod. I can build straight out like this. Boom. And boom. Right? And then I can come up on top of it again, like this. So as long as you have a wall, you can snap off. You can snap a wall off a wall. So I did. Yeah. I think what I did. Did we have a fully in here? We did, with a trim piece down here. So this one at the bottom. Oh, that works even without it. Oh, that's interesting. That's kind of cool. Ooh, I like that. But still, this is how it's done. And then one last set of slopes, and they kind of come up and interrupt our balcony up top, but we don't really care. Yeah. Okay, and then we have these trim bits, so we can go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and that cleans it up real nice, right? When you have this nice edge. The steps are nice. The brick sort of step down is also nice, depending on what you're building. I used to really like that the last time I played with the mod, but I did a little round and square. Last one in this cycle, this guy. So that's what we did. So let's keep taking this up. It looks pretty good from ground level. It looks a little weird when you get up to the tip top here, but I'd rather have it look like this. So what didn't we use? We didn't use the short wall. We didn't use pillars. So instead, let's put this and this. Now this awesome building piece is a ramped keep thing. Ooh, and if I remember, because we have weird snap points, because we have weird, come on. Because we have weird snap points, because of these walls, I think this was the point where... how did I do this? Did I just keep cycling until I found one that was perfectly centered? Because that's not. That is. Okay, that's how I did it. That's perfect. And that's perfect. Think about all the things you can build if you just kind of let yourself loose with this mod. I don't know if you guys have been playing with it. Those of you on the Geek servers, you've been playing still, mainly putting your time in on the servers, so none of them have this as it stands now, that I know of. So we're eager to get this out here, get the Geeks playing this. Did I do anything on the underneath? Probably not. No, I just left that open. But if you wanted to, you could do the same thing, where you did this, you know, and then close it off with this, right? But let's, you know what? Let's just take it out. Nobody's ever gonna notice. These pieces are great for building sort of like scaffolding, different shapes and things like that. That's gonna look great when it's all said and done. So let's just kind of keep up the process, and we'll go continue our build over here. So 1 and a 2 and a 1, yeah, and a 2. And a 1, yeah, and another one up here. I'll tell you guys, I guess I can tell a little story about when I kind of stopped doing the YouTube thing, and it took me a lot of time to sort of process everything and kind of figure it all out. But I got some. I don't know if you guys remember, I was making a series with my friend Tag, who's Tag Back TV on YouTube, where we were building a zoo in Ark and breeding really cool, colorful creations and things like that. During that, I got some really terrible news. It was June 2nd of 2018, and I disappeared pretty much shortly after that. I got some terrible news about a suicide of someone I care about. And I just didn't process it at all at the time. And I came upstairs and I told Tag what I just heard. And he was like, oh, shoot, man, we can do this another time. And I was like, no, let's keep going. So it's like I clearly didn't process it. And then kind of just disappeared for a while. I came back with this fervor thinking, I know what will make me happy as a YouTuber. I just need to make money. And I came back and covered the beginning of Atlas coming out. I made a ton of videos, got lots of views, and then burnt out again. Burnt right out, and still never dealt with all that stuff. And then finally this winter, I kind of was forced to come to terms with it all. I just had like I've seriously always been like pretty fervent atheist. Never been much of a You know, I've been a realist and a skeptic, and anyway, and then over this winter, just something happened, and I connected with this person I'd lost at Christmas time in some sort of unusual way that I'd never done before, something that felt beyond me, bigger than me. And I felt like I got a message from there that sort of said, you know, go do, you know, I'm gone, you're still here, go live your life, go do this, right? And yeah, it took a little while. I kind of made sure I got myself back a social life, and I went back to work in a restaurant and made some new friends, and just tried to go back to living life and not being stuck in a rut. But anyway, that's kind of where that rut came from. I just couldn't handle it. Couldn't handle the bad news. I just couldn't believe it at the time. I didn't know what to do with it, you know, which is always the way, I think, with when people take their own lives. You just don't have time to kind of, and you always go like, well, what if I knew? What if I could do something? Anyway, that's a little bit of the short version of how I came to disappear and reappear in your lives, guys, with my channel. And for you guys who have kind of just didn't go anywhere, and I came back and you were still here, it was like, wow, I guess what I was doing mattered to somebody, right? Of course it did, you know. People could have, you know, there's a million YouTube channels. There's a million people playing Ark on YouTube. If there's very few things I provide that you couldn't find somewhere else, right? But then I came back and people were still here. I went, okay, well then this matters. They're here if they, you know, the only people who are here are the ones who want to be here, the ones who want to see what I do and connect with me on a daily. So what right do I have to disappear? Right? This is as good for me as it is for you to get out here and do this kind of thing, guys, right? It helps you stay grounded. And for me, I had to figure out a healthy relationship with this thing, because I had my whole identity was generally sort of wrapped up in YouTube. Good, lots of growth, lots of subscribers. Oh, I'm great. I'm a great human. I'm doing an amazing job at life. Oh, things are going bad. I'm on it, whatever. You know, I suck, right? It's so easy to do that when you're new to YouTube and you're just going like, okay, look how good I am. Look how, you know. And then you start going, this is who I am. I am this YouTuber, right? And not the person who created, you know. Yeah, you guys get it. Anyway, I remember Atlas late night streams, good times. Yes, Atlas was that was kind of the last hurrah of the old UTC. Keep ramp. Hatch. Switch to bricked. Okay, that's the only version there is. This is lovely looking. I like what we've created here. Anyway, just wanted to share that, guys. Give you a little personal story, how we came to be at this point. But yeah, it's just it's a challenge every time to handle something like that. And I've been very lucky in my life. I've managed to avoid most of the pain and trauma that most people have gone through. Very few people who are close to me have died, and no one that way. No one had done it that way. So, you know, it was just too much. I just couldn't handle it. And eventually I kind of started going, what's the whole point of this thing, right? And he and I, we always had so much in common in a lot of ways. So it was like, if he could do it, you know, I suffer from depression. What was the switch? He woke up that day thinking, I'm fine. It's just one more day. I'll get up and do my thing. I'll do what I did yesterday. I'll pick up where and then just by the end of that day, he just decided it was over. And it was. And there was no stopping it, no changing it, no coming back from it. And it was just done. And that super scared me too, because I went like, how does this happen to a brain? How does a brain get to this point where, you know, I don't know. Maybe too deep a conversation potentially for a live stream, but hopefully you guys understand and appreciate it. Yeah, I haven't talked about it much. But it overwhelms you sometimes, just life. No matter how good you are at it. How many times do you think, oh, I've got this thing figured out. It's not that hard. I know how to live. Right? I know how to, yeah, whatever. You guys get it, I think. I hope you do. When did I make this part quatrefoil? I can't remember building these. Why is this shaped like this? Oh, I remember. Okay. Now, I could paint these roofs. I gotta be careful not to. That's not the intention of all this. And I guess, I'm just on a painting spree. Are we gonna get a lot of painting done today, guys? Maybe we should, so that I can kind of do a good build heavy live stream for Saturday morning tomorrow. We'll go... Well, how's our time? I think I want to go for another hour at least here with you guys. There we go. Beauty. Yeah, let's paint. You got pretty number focused for a while there. I think you do best when you do it for the fun. And I'm sorry for your loss. Yeah, the numbers, I mean, it's hard. It depends on who you pick for your friends, right? Whoever your role models. And I mean, you start making YouTube videos, you have all these great opportunities to meet other people who do the same thing, right? And if the friends you meet are number-focused people, and you go, oh, here's what's... Well, and it's hard. Honestly, guys, I got friends where I saw the numbers, and I went, I can have some... 1 month of that, you know? I had some months where I watched friends of mine, like Tag, get 25 million views on their channel, and I went, oh, give me 2 million views a month on my channel. I'll pay for a year of just sitting in my house doing YouTube videos, right? So I remember watching that going, like, I could get a piece of that. I could get a piece of what Tag's getting. I could get a piece of that money while it's out there. Get a taste of that cash, right? Why not? Hard to say no to. And I mean, I have all the same skills. I'm a good editor, good talker. People like the sound of my voice. I'm a good researcher. I can study. I mean, you saw it with when I started doing Atlas. That was just 50,000 views, 40,000 views, 20,000 views every time, right? But I think my new mentality is that when those moments come along, you have to take advantage of them. But if they don't come along, don't force it. Just, it's not worth forcing, not worth chasing, not worth, a little bit more. I'm better than yesterday. A little bit more views, more money, more attention, right? But anyway, over time, my sort of perspectives on things have shifted, and I think I got a healthier view of it now. And I realize that if you keep doing good things on YouTube, eventually those numbers just come without you having to go chase, right? Well, we're just going to do everything in Tangerine here, guys. You guys are going to hang out for some boring stuff. We might do, like, literally, it might take, like, a full hour to paint everything that we've got that's unpainted. But by the time we're done, it's going to look like something, and we're going to be able to step back and make some calls, right? Anyway, good stream today at the very least, guys. I wanted to share that story eventually, talk about Billy, who was sort of my... not really adopted, but like late in life we became brothers. Basically, that's the relationship. And then, yeah, just boom, gone. See you later. Never gonna see you again. Last time we saw each other was an argument, which you always gotta hate, right? That's part of, that's just the hardest part of anything like that. Anytime you lose someone, your last memory is a hard memory. To go like, oh God, what could I have done different, It's hard not to think like that, right? Anyway, little story time. Thank you for the support, my friends. Keep talking to me. Keep giving me advice and input. And anyway, I should have learned at that time, I think, to use you guys as a support. To go, okay, I have these people. They care about, I'm lucky. Look what I have. I have these people who I can reach out to on a daily basis. Maybe there's 1,000, maybe there's 5,000, maybe there's 20,000 sometimes, and they care, right? At least a little bit, or they wouldn't be here. I feel excellent about what we're doing here, my friends. A little paint on this stuff that we built yesterday, 2 days ago, I mean, and oh man, is this build gonna come together. I mean, look at that, right? Already, this part looks so weird up here, but we're just gonna have to, we're not gonna be looking at the build from this elevation very often, so there was no way to kind of have these at the angles I wanted and have them finish in a tidy fashion where they line up beautifully. Oh, I painted some roof. Idiot. Yeah, we don't want that. Let's find our roof bits. Coming up. Coming up. Yeah. Beautiful. All right. I don't think it's going to take an hour to paint all this stuff. That was a huge overestimate. Yeah, I'm excited for what we're building together, guys. This is very cool. It gives me confidence to go try just about anything the next time we settle into some building. Okay. You're supposed to be on manual, please. We might add a little hint of detail up here. Are you on? Beauty. I get what you mean, though. Someone can lose hope so badly. Yeah, it's hard. And then Luke saying, thank you for sharing. UTC, sweetie, not to criticize, but you need to practice talking kindly to yourself. Oh, that's true. That is so true. You guys hear me? I'm like, idiot. Moron. Doofus. You moron. You stupid idiot. My self-talk is pretty mean. It's been it's a good motivator. When you convince yourself you suck, then you're like, oh, I better kick up my ass. But you're so right. You're so right. Basically says, oh, sweetie, you need to learn to be nice to yourself. Yeah, that's so true. I'm not very good at it. And I mean, there's nothing you can do in those situations like the one I talked about. There's no way to not, like, feeling guilty about something like that. It's like, that was so beyond your control. No matter what you could have done, even if I'd gotten a call that day that went, oh, hey, come now, you can stop this. How's that going to work, right? Anyway, there's no solution that really, I don't know what words I'm using, but you guys get the picture. You have a vague idea of what I'm saying. I do need to be nicer to myself. It is a practice that my therapist suggests as well, and my family, my loved ones, often point out how terrible I am at that. Which, again, I guess I'm doing the same thing when I say I'm terrible at self-talk. Yeah. Yeah, be nice. Be nicer to yourself, buddy. Be nicer to yourself. Okay. Sweet Louise. Let's get up top. Definitely not an hour of painting. That was silly. Silly estimate by me. I don't know how long we'll go today, guys. My plan was another hour or so. 9:30. But I don't know that I'll go that long. Now that I'm settling in here with you guys. I don't know that I'll we'll see what we can accomplish, but I had this is stream number 3 of the week, is that right? It is, and then 1 tomorrow, so we're doing good work together. We'll kind of come back with a vengeance, and some of you guys have been here 3 times, 4 times, 3 times in the last week, 4 times in the last week. You're heroes, watching me every day. Who has time for that? There's nobody I watch every day. You guys are amazing if you're watching me every day. I love you. You get so much out there in the world. Netflix, Prime, Hulu, YouTube. Your favorite YouTube I mean, just YouTube alone is it's like 30 million minutes every minute, or whatever the number is. Some insane number of minutes every minute they get uploaded, right? I remember watching my channel when I went like, oh, there's more minutes being watched than there are minutes in a day. So literally for every minute of the day, somebody's watching a minute of my video. I'm like, that's amazing. That's crazy. Yeah, what a beaut. This thing's coming truly together. Don't miss a spot. Missed a spot. Dum-dum. Idiot. Moron. Just kidding, Lai. Just kidding. Just teasing my old self. Yeah, you're very right. That is one of my greatest faults. Since I like highlighting those so much. This part, I think, won't matter. It's going to be nestled up against a big building, which means we know where to go from here, right? The big question now is just, do we... how much, where do I build? How much do I build? What about this? You know, how many more of these big supports? They're supposed to go all the way down the side. But that's something. We're moving now, guys, towards a goal. Look at that. Right? Yeah, we're building a red keep, y'all. Pretty sweet. Yeah, we all have the time right now to hang out. That's true, Uber. Thank you. Uber dropped a super chat last stream, guys, so give him some love. Everybody who does that. Little bit here, little bit there. It makes a huge difference in the long run. Yeah, you should see. I mean, like, I was down to making like $100 a month off my videos, and this month alone we're up to like 300 and something, and most of that's your super chats, right? Oh, there's the moon. Let's bring around the morning. Nice sky. Nice terrain. That's a beautiful map. So one of the first things we did was clear everything out. Thank you, Ethan. Stunning build. I'll take all the compliments I can get. If you guys remember, the last time I did this series, I did the harbor town, and in the harbor town we built a church, and it was so much smaller than this. And it was one of the biggest things in the whole town, right? I mean, the whole town would fit inside this castle, these castle walls up here. So we're going balls to the wall with this design. Okay, so how do we continue, my friends? Where do we go from here? We don't have to continue working on this bit right now. We could shift gears and kind of put our energy somewhere else, or, well, let's take a look at some of our big pictures once I get this last little bit of paint. We get great Josh Woodward music, very chill to keep us company during this whole endeavor. I don't think this part matters, will it? I don't think so. Been going for tons of walks, 10,000 steps every day. For my mom, that's a big measure of a successful day, is if you got enough steps. So that's become one of my measures of success lately as well. And just kind of make sure neither of us slacks off and has a lazy day, right? So we're at 11,000 and change. Nope. Yeah. Did that work? Upside down. Anyway, staying busy. How's your step count for today, geeks? You staying busy as well? I hope so. I think this can come out now. Nothing gonna break. It's a lot of painting that we got going on. I mean, I wasn't joking about hiring a full-time painter. I'll have to do that at some point. Let me see if Dynamic wants to come in here and just wield the sprayer. He's probably streaming now himself. Alright, so we're gonna leave this as is for now. Let's back up and take a look at some of the reference images that we've been using to get to here. Now, the one thing, I don't know that we want to try and build those spires. I think that these support things are enough without that. I think they're going to look good. They're already a little bit, they look weird given that we've created so little space in between these. Like, it might make sense to lower that whole thing down again, but I don't want to do it. We got it. This is how it looks. Okay, so let's get some reference images back out, and let's see where we're at. So, this part's pretty easy. This part's pretty easy, although we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 giant spires if we want to build them, or giant support arms. Would you dare giving Jayla the job? Well, that's the only problem. This is on my single player right now. Whoever did it would be like tethered to me probably. We'll get a server going at some point soon. Slowpoke, I'm pretty close to you. Just broke 13K. What's that? Subscribers? 13,000 subscribers? Either way, pretty cool. I like the town builds. I could always reuse the ideas for smaller stuff in Ark. I don't have the attention span to build this big. I don't know that I do. This is it's remarkable how it's going so far. Okay, so we've got, if you look out here, guys, look at this section, this big fat section of boring wall that I've got in front of me. That's kind of what it looks like in this image. On top is a part with ramparts or whatever, turrets. We've got that. Merlins. And then there's a part back here that doesn't have that. The part that's back here basically runs into this. So we should create this. I've already got the groundwork in place. So we've got this little bit right here. I think we might end up, take that out. We might end up, here, let's clear out my hotbar again because we got all kinds of stuff we're not going to be using for a bit. And we'll replenish it. So we'll put our little 1/3 wall right here. We will use one of these, so let's put it on the hotbar so I can replenish those. But let's do this, and then this, and then this. And then we'll get more of those. Okay. Right? Something like that. Okay, now this height, we've got one. I kind of invented a second height here. Oh no, that's not a full height. So this is going to be... I'm going to need big walls to finish that off. So, but from this level, let's build down from our points here. Nice and easy, 2 walls high. I wonder if I can use my tallies, my tall boys, smoothly. Probably not. It's hard to snap down with these. Oh, that'll work. Because I'm not on a snap point, as a standard snap point. Whoops. And then it's going to want to taper in back here. Oh, that was just one attached to the next. So those walls are just attached to one another. That's great. Let's find a little stone triangular floor, this thing. And we'll use this to go 1, 2, 3, and a 4. Okay? We'll go here. Yeah. Beauty. Alright, and we'll need one more. I don't really need this, but we might as well put this. We will use it eventually, this keep ceiling. So let's get this right on the hotbar. Yes! Alright. I don't know that I even need to fill this in. It's probably a waste of building pieces. We'll have to come through in the future and save building pieces if I hit a building limit, or I'll go change that setting. Uh-huh. Okay. Alright, like so. Now, this is going to want to go higher, right? Let's look at this. It goes up. At this level are windows. So let's find ourselves. You know what we'll do? We're going to do a whole row of my little 1/3 walls. Ooh, that's not going to look quite right, is it? You know, can we do them here without... And then can I still... Let's hope I can still come along and change them into the detail piece, the frieze. You can double layer things, which is lovely. Most of the time it works. Sometimes it'll break the piece you're building as long as it's not... But as long as it's not on the exact same snap point. Which this seemingly would be. But let's just see. Yeah, we want this. We don't need it, but it continues the line from outside the castle. Beauty. Excuse me, guys. Very stuffy. Now we need a double window dealie. I wonder if these are too big. They look too big. We've also got these. And there's probably going to be spaces in between each of them. Hi, Travis. Therapist / family. Hey, be nicer to yourself. Also, you suck at that. Sounds a little confusing. Yeah. No. That's my language, telling people how much I suck at being nice to myself. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and they are perfectly spaced out. Oh, what a beaut. Dude, you're a good person and what you do is enjoyable. Don't base your worth on what you think of yourself. Yeah, hard to do anything but I know what you're saying. How about don't base your worth on how many subscribers you got today. Don't base your worth on how many YouTube bucks you made. YouTube bucks, that's how they pay you. It's like a fiat currency. Okay. So what we're going to do here, actually we're going to do, check this out guys, we're going to use the half. So we're going to end up with quite a weird wall height, but I think this will look quite nice. Once you see the capped version, it'll kind of frame in our windows a little bit without the need for accent bits. You are a good person and what you do is enjoyable. That's a pretty good baseline. If I could remind myself of that every day, that's kind of simplifies everything, right? See this? Does that not look nice? Just nice to have these little alterations in each building piece where we could do a slightly different version. I love it. Love. I am a good person. That's true. I'm a very good person. No, I vacillate between like self-hatred and self-loathing and inflating myself to an insanely high level. I don't like this now. That's kind of nice. Okay, so the only way we could do this now is with a half, so we might as well put a door in here, I think. Like this. Put a half on top. And you can now see we've come to a different height than the wall beside us. But that's okay, that's nice for what we're doing. I think that looks pretty good. And actually, instead of this weird setup I've got, oh, I guess we need those. What if I just did another door in here? Could that look nice? Something like so. Maybe I don't need this. I do. I need something. We've got these double layered walls, so we can do some cool stuff. Like that, right? Honestly, that looks so weird. I don't know why. I guess I need this pillar piece. I just didn't need it on both sides. I think I needed this. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so now we've got this. We need to rampart it out. So what we're gonna do is another thing on top. Let's get a feel for this before I build the whole thing, because maybe we won't like this. Now we're gonna get to play with some fun pieces. So let's grab our maculation spikes. That's what they're called. They look like this, right? We're also going to need the leany outy bits like this. So this can snap up here. All right, this can snap down here. I think that's gonna look cool, don't you? Let's just do it. It's like they're made to go together, which I know they are, but more mods should be like that, where the building pieces just go, oh, this just works. Brilliant. Those just fit beautifully together. Like, watch me do it. Oh. Did I make... Oh, I remember. This is why. I need... It's a thing of beauty. But it's delicious. What a build. What a build. My best ever. And it's about 10% complete. If you had to estimate how complete my red keep is, exterior only, let's say we never touch an interior and we only do the X, what percentage done do you believe we are? Enter your opinion in the chat right now. Or if you're watching later, hit me up in the comments, but don't just write a number because I will totally forget what I asked you to... Tell me why. Tell me what I asked. Go 10% complete. Don't just go 10. But now, if you're watching live, you can do that. That's fine. I'll figure it out. So I think what we're going to do, just for simplicity's sake, is another... That'll kind of help hide that little bit of detail we can't see. Or that little bit of light that comes through. Yes, I love this. Love it. So I think this only comes in 2. Yeah, it does. So everything has this fieldstone version. We're going to not be using that on this design, but at some point soon we definitely will. This is what the red keep looks like. It was built from bricks, right? So that was easy, actually, guys. That part came together real quick. We have, and I think this is what we're going to do on this. We have, if we go window, we have this. It's like a shutter. So I think we're going to use these on this one, on all our little windows here. I think it looks real nice. Real nice. Don't you think? Don't you think that's nice? It's lovely. It's a lovely thing. I don't know what accent I'm doing. Real nice. Is that Paula Deen, the queen of Southern cuisine? I don't know what I just did there. 17% complete. Leany Outy looks mint. Thank you, my friend. And while we're here, let's put another... Oh, actually, while we're down here, is this... No, let's not do it there. Let's go right here, and let's grab a door that matches all that, so that we have kind of a consistency. So we'll do the keep door, which I think not that one. It's got a rounded top. Like so. That's going to look nice together. Okay, so this should probably get some kind of top on it. Let's take another look at it. Now, ours is more detailed than this one. This one, they just kind of did a little lean out bit and step, and anyway, it doesn't really matter. I mean, we could, honestly, there's a way we could make it look more like the image if I did this. Now we got too many lines. No. Shadows look too weird. Yeah. All right. Okay. So we've got all these ceilings already in at this level. It supports everything. I mean, we should probably have some on top, but I'm thinking they should be wood eventually when the time comes. And let's... This side was never meant in any of the images that we have to have windows, but if we did do them, they would exist somewhere on this plane. So let's just get this in for now. This will make a huge difference if we can wall in a side of this, right? And then we'll come across with ceilings. We'll kind of match this bit, and we'll have room to add windows to right here in this line or the one above it if we so choose at a later date, because we have a lot of too high window pieces that could simply pop in here, and we could put glass windows in them, whatever. The image that I did for our thing today was of Cersei standing on her keep, or on her balcony or whatever. Don't you love these snap points? How lovely is that? That's in standard Ark, you'd have to do all these ceilings to get this. Just no trouble, no bother, easy, simple, don't fret. And then once you got one, it's easy. You just go left to right, boom, 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 boom. Money in the bank, I tell ya. What a builder I am. Skillful builder. Now, we could add a ton of detail over time if we needed to. What we're going to do now is these. We're going to double layer them so that we can add that layer of sort of the frieze, the trim. But this is the piece that makes me want Roman style building. If I could do a Roman version of this where I had like 7 or 8 variations on each one. Oh, just colors, like big colorful ones, look like mosaics and whatnot. I think the best way to go do these is to go from above. Can I walk on these? No, I cannot. Good test. Yeah. Well, speaking of, spoke of Game of Thrones. We talked a little bit about Last Kingdom. Outlander is the show my mom's been having me watch. I'm enjoying it. Historical. A few too many sex scenes to be watching with your mom, but we're figuring it out. I think we're going to need windows up here, if you ask me, guys. And I have done this in a way that I'm not going to like. Because what I should have done... I'll redo this in a second. What I should have done, and I'll show you, is I should have done this and this. So I could have a set... so I could do windows at the right height in between. So we should have done a single wall with a double wall and a single wall on top instead of 2 doubles. But this will work fine for us, I believe. So that one will be completely hidden. If we do the top row, we can add big double windows. See, it doesn't break. Like, you could have wall on wall on wall here. You could layer them deep if you needed to. And it looks a little weird, right? It's slightly noticeable that there's another wall under there. But the snap points are just superb. It makes it so much fun to build with. And let's put one at each end here. We've already got some at this end. Now the only problem is these arch bits. If I'm going to do windows later, we'll figure it out. Let's get some slopey roofs, and let's put in some more time hammering this stuff in. Thank you guys for hanging with me. I very much appreciate it. It's been a very fun stream so far. Luke bought me a beer. Luke saying 22% complete. Lie saying Outlander's amazing. Yeah. Get your nails done, hair done, think you're fancy, huh? Just for fun's sake. Just for funsies. I think I probably blew up my mic there. Was that too loud? That beer's a little hoppy, but I like it. So even this row of walls I just put in doesn't even really need to be there, does it? Which makes me question what I've done all over again. Because now my windows are going to sit right on top of this. Is that going to give them enough space? It is. Okay, let's just do this for now. Yeah, that looks good to me. I mean, how would you ever clean these windows? I don't know. I wrote a story when I was young about a guy who was a window cleaner. It always fascinated me, for some reason, the people who get up there and climb just giant buildings on big scaffolding setups. And... Alright, so that's something. And if we end up... These pieces will be a little easier, because we could build straight out of our wall. So let me show you what I'm thinking, because they'll just kind of be flush. So imagine that we had... let's do this. Okay, and put you away. Let's imagine that instead of... Oh, right, I can't just do it without something to rest on. So let's grab a little ceiling bit that will kind of act as some support for us. I like this one. It's really simple. Ooh. Yeah, it's not going to work the way I want it to. What I want is 4. Why doesn't that work? Oh, that's why. Okay, I can make that work. Okay. 7. And then 3. So we could do this the next time around, right? So let's just plan on that. Let's just plan on adding more and more of these bits, these extendo bits, and we'll figure out how it's gonna settle in after. But what we're gonna need is wall at this height, then one of these, and it's gonna be hidden, so this sort of hodgepodgey brick thing doesn't matter. But it does actually. I mean, it kind of changes up the pattern of the brick in the building when you double layer those. It doesn't look bad. It doesn't look bad. Don't look bad. I think it looks alright. Anyway, so let's imagine that we're going to have them that close together. I don't know that we will. We might reposition this whole thing. But let's see how this looks from a distance once we get these in. Ooh, come on. Who are you kidding? Flip around, flip around, flip around. Yeah. Okay. Are there too many? Or will that work for you guys? They'll be much closer than the others. They'll be 1 ceiling apart instead of 3.5, which is what we did last time. Hi, Ethan. Welcome to the stream, my friend. Guys, Ethan lives close to my mom. That's this Ethan, right? I hope so. I think that's you, buddy. Anyway, welcome to the stream. Happy belated birthday. It was your birthday 24 days ago. I remember it clearly. The first year I had my channel, guys, on Ethan's birthday, Cinco de Mayo, I made a video and just made a point of mentioning Ethan. That would have been like good 5 years ago now. This is like his 5th birthday in a row since I've had a YouTube channel, so... Anyway, good to see you, my friend. All grown up now. Big kid. Big old fella. Be taller than me next time I see him, if he isn't already. Anyway, that's what we're working on. We're building a massive castle, Ethan. We're building the Red Keep from Game of Thrones. You seen the show? You were probably too young when it started, but maybe you've had time to catch up. Okay, so where do we go from here, guys? Do we like those so frequent? If not, there are 3 in between. We could do every other, and that would save me some building. Like so. And that's actually spaced out pretty tidy, right? Once we get some color on all this, it'll look fine. I think that's better. So let's see about doing these extendo support things. And I think if I just take these, it's going to make my whole life easier if I start at the top with these. So let's get up here. I think I can build down now, right? Oh, yes, I can. Yes, I can. Yeah, perfect. See how smooth this is? These building pieces, guys. I tell you, it's a heaven sent. I do every second. Yeah, good call. Good call. And Slowpoke saying, yeah, that's better. Slowpoke, did you say? Don't think you caught my comment before, but Black Sails is an excellent pirate show. What's your 13K, my friend? Was that YouTubers? YouTube subscribers? And then can I build down? Oh, look at how good this building system is. Oh, yeah, this makes my life so easy. I can build masterpieces. I think I'm in the middle of it. While we're on the subject, I think this is a masterpiece. It's certainly mine. It's my magnum opus. The first of many. This will be... I'll put this to shame eventually, guys, with my building. I'll make you go, oh, remember that lame old red keep he built? That thing was a piece of crap compared to what he's building now. That's how you guys will all be talking when I'm done. Alright. So... let's find out where these end, and let's be smart about it. That's you, right? Right, Ethan? Right, Ethan? I hope so. If not, I got the birthday wrong of a totally different fellow. I think that's your last name. Anyway, great to see you popping in on my stream. Great to see me streaming, but great to see you visiting it. What's the subscriber count at? Ethan always has a good idea of that. Oh, I can even build off the front, guys. How easy is this building system? It's like made for a monkey could build a great castle. I bet if you put 100 chimps in a room with 100 computers running Ark in this mod, one of them would eventually build the Red Keep. That's the nature of infinity, I think. How good is that, though? And can you do it in the middle, at the back? Yeah, look at that. That's not even shouldn't even be a snap point. It doesn't make sense that it is. Does it? Yes, it does. Never mind. My brain doesn't work so hot sometimes. It's a beautiful game. I'm loving it. Oh, that was steps, Slowpoke. 13,000 steps. You're doing well. Doing well, my friend. I forgot what I was talking about. By the time you guys are commenting, I've forgotten what I asked you. I asked you the percentage done. That was later. Look at this. Look how this is going to work. Nope, that's not right either. Let's just do this. This might make my life easier. Wow, got some weird snappies going on now. Yeah, Black Sails is awesome. When the time comes, I'll get my mom to give it another try. I think that's all we'll have to do. I'll build a sort of walk on top of this. That's at this height, so we won't have to do more. I wonder why that snap point's popping in there. Look at this weird little up a tiny bit snap point. What's that for? I have no idea. Can't explain it. Oh well. Something like that. Oh, they're not inside-outed. I haven't done the old inside-outing technique. I don't think we're going to worry about it. This has got to come all the way to the ground, so... Nope, again. Yeah. I can still do the inside. Hey! Per ardua ad astra. That's Latin. Let's figure out what it means. Thank you very much. A little $2 super chat. That buys me another beer. If I had the capacity to finish more than one beer in a sitting, I would do it. Per ardua? Ardua means like... Art is probably from the same root as arduous. Ad astra is to the stars. Ad astra? It's a Latin phrase meaning... Meaning through adversity to the stars. Okay. Or through struggle to the stars. It's the official model of the Royal Air Force and other Commonwealth. So where are you from? Australia, New Zealand? Canada use it? No, India? So Australia, I'm guessing. Are you an Australian Air Force guy? Per ardua. Is that where we got the name? Tell me. That's awesome. Cool. I knew the Ad Astra part from... I think that's in a lot of stuff from Warhammer 40k, if you guys are geeks for that kind of a thing. I'm pretty sure it's in that. Ad Astra. I was not going to forget Ad Astra. I knew what that meant. To the stars, or space. Some version of that. Ardua. That seemed pretty obvious. I never took Latin, but some of these words just come easy to me. Must be my genius intellect. See what I told you? Vacillating between self-loathing and self-inflation. And we also need this. So these are modular bits. They're meant to go together and form longer arches. We're just going to keep this simple, I think. I'm not going to go to too much trouble trying to get the inside-out version of these, because they don't have a fat version at the bottom. So it's not that important that they look skinnier at one part and fatter at another part, which is what we did on the other ones. This all looks good. So we'll come through in a minute with this gun. Beauty. It's been a lovely night, guys. Thank you very much. Hi, I'm in California. I just love the phrase. Okay, cool. Awesome. Awesome. Per ardua ad astra, through adversity to the stars. That's going to look great. Honestly, that is going to look great when it's with all these in here. So eventually they'll get built on the other side. The other side, we don't even know what's on it yet, so... So we gotta manualize these. And same thing here. These were the best option for filling this space up here. No. Close. Switch already on manual. That means this one's not. Alright, lovely. This is the one I already did. Yeah, idiot. Idiota. Well, thank you for joining us, Per ardua, my friend. And for the super chat. That means the world. We had one earlier today. A couple of them go a long way. I used it to pay for this beer, which I'd already bought myself, but... Incroyable, Nemo. Incroyable. Have I forgotten? Yeah. It doesn't really matter. It's only when I come back to paint them that this is going to be worth the effort. The other design, the other way we did them with the inside-out walls, these actually disappear inside the walls and you can't get them back. So it's very annoying, which is why I've gotten the habit of switching them to manual. That way, should we ever need them, should anyone ever want to land something on them or climb the castle, whatever, they'll work. Okay. That would break a wall, wouldn't it? No. That's kind of cool. I never thought of doing that. What y'all think? We just did this on this side. Oh, that does break a wall. Okay. I might like this little detail-y bit better. Well, we could certainly do both. Yeah, I don't like those. Maybe you're gonna like them and you're gonna tell me to keep it, but too late. You move too slow. The pillars add so much depth and personality. They make the build... Yes, yes, don't they? And it's something that happened a lot in old buildings, especially churches near the top. They would have these bits. I don't know why. I guess is it a buttress that we're building? I don't know. But, yeah. Okay, so you used to watch Ad Astra. You used to watch the channel, and then I disappeared, and now you have returned, and you have been missing me. I don't blame you. It's hard to live without me in your life. Just kidding. Just joshing you. But no, I get it. I was gone a heck of a long time for people, so we are going to try this technique. We're going to fill this in with wood, I think. Now, ooh, you know, one thing we could do it down here. Nope, we're going to do it right up at the top. Anyway, we're back and we're building big things. It's fun. Like, this is a massive challenge for me. I did a few videos on a server with Dynamic D when I first got on the map, thinking I might do some exploration and big survival building projects, but then I started playing in creative mode and using this mod for the first time, and I could not stop. I spent like, literally, I think, if you know how in Steam it tells you how many hours, whatever, you're playing Ark. I had a 2-week stretch with 82 hours of Ark, which I haven't done that in a long time. 82 hours of Ark is a lot of hours of Ark. Well, let's figure out how to wrap this thing up. And let's get ourselves some morning light. Oh, we get morning light right here now? Beautiful. I think once these are like this, the rest will follow this pattern. Nope, you would think so. Okay, we'll have to go change them. I wonder if I... No, let's not bother. Let's just hammer it out. This is a great build. I feel really good about what we've accomplished just today, guys. It feels like some of that grunt work, the earlier streams this week, where it was like, oh, did we accomplish anything? No. It looks the same as when I went to bed the night before. Today, it feels like we got something to look at now. We've got these big chunks that have kind of come to some sort of completion. So this is a nice feature. You can come through and change the direction later. Right? Oh, yeah. And then I have these edge bits. I don't... Oh, that's so smooth. Okay, that part didn't even need... Okay, so down here we can probably do the same. So let's find our first... Yup. Yup. Easy. Okay. And then, is this snap point the right one to close this gap up? Let's just get me some building pieces, some walls and whatnot. Let's put you there, and this snap point's right. Yeah, it looks perfect. Beauty. I heard California, we know at least one viewer is there right now, opening everything back up. restaurants and barbershops and everything. I got a friend who moved down there, moved to LA at least. I know different things happening in the city and the country, in California at least. But yeah, that's gonna be good, guys. You know what we should do, really, is we should adjust this whole thing so this comes out just a little bit further. I think we're gonna do that. So let's get rid of this and 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 this. Either that or... where did I get this snap point even? Yeah, let's clear this all out. And we'll just extend it a little bit further. I think it's going to be easy to do. Right? So let's take... oh, I need those triangulars back. Yeah. Idiot. Like that, right? It's not that big a change, but it's subtle. Right? And then I could realistically get rid of some of this stuff down here. Yeah. Right? Save us on some building pieces. Now, it's going to be annoying because I'm going to have to go back and add a bunch of pieces to the hotbar that we have disused. But they're all right here, so we need... nope. We'll just do them one at a time until we get this done. We need this. And then we need... remind me. Okay, so it's half walls down. Oh, I'm snotty again. Excuse me. Hi, Megan. Welcome back to the stream. You're lovely, as always. You're telling me how popular I ought to be. Hard for me not to like you when you tell me this stuff. You should be famous and a celebrity in the world of video. Yeah. Someday, maybe, if we keep doing our thing. Right? And then we're going to come down full wall right here. And that messes things up a little bit. No, it doesn't. Not really. I mean, we could come one further if we wanted to. Maybe that's the way to do it. You know, maybe we come out like 1, 2, 3, 4, and I do this. Yeah, I think this is how we gonna do it. How we gonna do. Okay. 1, 2, 3, and give me my building piece, please. Oh, I gotta put this on my hotbar or risk losing it forever. One sec, guys. Not forever. Just I have to go back into the crafting menu. But if I keep it on my hotbar, then I can respawn it. Creative mode. Gotta love it. Look at this. Okay, and now we can window at the end, and it's kind of completes our pattern. So we'll do this, like so. Come around with walls, wall, wall, and here we'll do that door, even though it's probably pretty pointless of a door. And door, double, slap it in there, slap it in there. And then we need low wall. Boom. Put it right here. Come across. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it ties perfectly into that. It's like I planned it from the beginning. Oh, now we've created a new problem. How do we solve this? We take it all the way to the ground. Easy. I started watching the show Upload on Prime yesterday. Pretty fun for a couple of episodes. Oh, look at the mess I've created for myself. Let's just ghost. Come through here, and the snap point that we need is up here. Yeah, right under this door. So let's... Right. Now I have the snap point, right? Okay, well, nope. So let's just go in here. We'll use this. We've got to just make sure I don't leave any weird gaps. This is just my perfectionism at play here. Okay. And a little triangle stone. I don't even know that I need this now. Let's put you right in here. Seriously, you must know where you belong. There. And you will need a ceiling above you. Square stone. Ah, okay. Yeah! Okay, oh, we need this little, okay. Got an idea. If we go back to low. Excuse me. Minor belch right into the mic there. Alright, time to slap some paint, guys. And by the time I'm done slapping this paint, we're going to be close to calling it a day. But we're just going to see what needs completion before we can call it a day. We kind of want to step back from the builds, take a wide look at things. Lurker Luke, you need to step away for a bit. That's alright. By the time you get back, I will have probably called it night and be chilling on the couch. But I'll be back tomorrow in the AM. So what? 13, 14 hours from now. Something like that. So I will see you then. I'll get the stream scheduled as soon as I wake up tomorrow. But count on it at 11 AM if you're watching live. Eastern time. Eastern Daylight Savings Time. Glitch. Glitch much. Glitchy boy. Get painted. Yeah. That was infuriating. Huh? Oh, we have to decide whether to paint these. I painted the door, but I don't think I should. We'll fix this in a minute. I think we leave the natural wood. That nice dark transition color. That, yeah, it's good. Different places we'll paint the wood to match, but right here I don't think we want to. That's a great build. Massive progress today. 22% complete, and this is stream number 6. That means I'm in like a 24 stream. oh god, this is a massive project. Yeah, well, have a great night, Luke. Thank you, my friend. We will see you tomorrow, I hope, in the AM. My time. Your time, too, depending on where you are. I can't remember where everybody lives. But yeah, great stream. If you're watching the replay and you're still watching this, you're a hero and a legend. If you're watching live and you're watching right now, thank you. You made my night. A couple of little super chats. Buy me a beer. And then let me have some relaxing downtime at the end of the night. You know, with you guys, and then some more relaxing downtime without you when it's all said and done. This is relaxing, though. It truly is. I don't stress. I don't overthink it. I just do. And then next thing you know, we're done streaming. One wall. Two wall. Got a lot more painting to do. By the time we're done painting, guys, yeah. This is another like 10 minutes of paint. Watch paint dry. Which is a euphemism for boring stuff. Okay, let's do ourselves a little favor and finish up this maculations bit. So we're gonna need these back on the hotbar and these. Good combo though, they work so well together the way that we did this. So put these down. And this works just because of the pieces we put in behind. The reason that we have the snap points we need to do this like this. And then this goes right on top. Ooh. You gotta love this, right? It's coming together. Yeah. I'm smiling a lot today. Anyone notice that? What's with all the smiles? I think I'm starting to enjoy myself again. I'm starting to enjoy myself building. Watching myself bring masterpieces to life. He says humbly. That's alright, I was told I was too mean to myself, so... Time to be nice. Like right here, paint the door because we want it to blend in with the wood, right? I don't know, why bother with that? Time waster. But this worked out great. Just the choices we made today, guys, I don't want to take any of them back. Usually I end up taking things back 2 or 3 times before I decide on something we like. Today, not at all. I feel very good about everything. Ethan, another Ethan, saying, I miss watching these streams. I miss having you. I'm glad we're back. I'm glad we're all back as a fan. It feels like that sometimes. Like, you know, the people that watch you, it's a very, like, nobody, the selection of you guys who are here is never the same as any other YouTube creator, right? You never go, I have the exact same viewer base as someone else, right? So it's always this unique little crew, right? And when you get together, you guys coalesce in some ways. You bring certain elements out of me, right? In the, say, the kindness or the creativity or the appreciation for design and beauty. You know, there's stuff that's unique about you guys that no other YouTube creator can say they have, that makes this channel what it is. Even when it's dead, even when nothing's happening on it, you guys are this force that keeps it you're a thing. You're a power. You're an energy that's unstoppable. Oop, missed a spot. Nice job, Dodo. Greatest builder in the world. Can't even finish his paint jobs. Greatest Ark builder, second top 3 Ark builder in the world. I think I'd compete for top 3. GG Fizz built some amazing stuff. Big. He started doing big stuff while I was still stuck small. Aaron Longstaff right up there, but that can't just be it. It can't just be the 3 of us. No way. There's somebody else I'm forgetting. That Sven guy built some really cool stuff. Have you ever seen his videos? I've been mentioning him a lot because I keep seeing cool things he's built. They keep coming up. Sven P. I remember him from Islands. We were both making Islands videos at the same time. Anyway, doesn't really matter. Let's take this whole row out. Save ourselves some trouble, right? Don't need it. Everything's locked into everything else. It's a thing of beauty. Don't need it. Something broke there. Something broke on the outside. Uh-oh. Was that like a whole tower or something? No. Where did that come from? What broke in here? Pillars. Who cares? Okay, couple more spots to finish up. Ooh. Somehow this is open. I swear I did every one of these. You too? No. Oh, this is bad. You don't want to be walking on these. That's a fall tactic. These do not make good ramps. At least not the way I built them. Alright, we got some touch-ups to do down here. We got glass to put in these windows, most likely. I think it's going to be either way, no matter when I step away. We'll call this a day. This is going to be a good, productive day. Right? I mean, look at this thing. It's huge. Truly huge. Okay. Megan, deserved bragging rights. I think you're number 1. Okay, well, bring on the challengers. Bring it on. Think you're better than me? Bring it on. Let's arrange some build-offs. That would be fun. How about that? You got 60 minutes, unlimited building pieces. Pick a theme. Go. Me versus whoever. Name your contenders. Name your challengers. That would be fun. I know a few of these people. I know a few of the folks that you guys know in the Ark building worlds. I mean, we could bring in big guns. I wonder if I could get in touch with some big guns. Some million subscriber channels, you know? Tag used to be a heck of a builder, right? Tag used to build like a boss, and with this mod too. I wonder if he'd be down for a build-off. I mean, he'd be guaranteed to lose. If you're watching this, Tag. All but a guarantee. I wouldn't even show up if I were you. It would be an embarrassment. Who would judge it anyway? How would that go? I mean... yeah, you're right. I am the best, Megan. Who can touch this? Y'all can't touch this. Come on. I had a brief friendly feud with GG Fizz once. Actually, I blew it out completely out of proportion. One of his viewers said I stole his idea, and I made a point of complaining. And he's like, oh, so sorry about that. And I'm like, what? Why are you apologizing? You don't control what your viewers say to me. When we were both building Viking stuff. Anyway, good dude from my brief interactions with him. I wonder if he'd be into a build-off. Build Quest 2020. That's what's waiting for us all in the future, guys. Build-offs. Hey UTC, did you ever get back onto the Known World server where you did your first couple episodes? Oh, to see the inside of the inn. I'm so sorry, Shimmer. So Black Shimmer is Night Shimmers. Same person. I'm so sorry I didn't do that. I went the day that Dynamic said it would be done, and it wasn't done, and then I never made it back. And that's not your fault. It's just, I think you guys had connection issues or something. No, I did not. I'm so sorry. I will go check it out at some point. Maybe we'll do it on a stream or something like that. Unless Dynamic, I don't blame him if he just shut down or repurposed the server by now. I haven't been on in weeks, many weeks. I kind of get lost in my building. Now, this doesn't work up here, right? No chance. Okay, so we need glass for this. And this is the piece we need. I figured that was the same person. And hi, Rhonda. How are you? Ethan, that would be crazy to watch? Yeah, Build Feud. Build Battle. 2020. I don't know why I'm saying 2020. It's probably just easier to say 2020, don't you think? Well, magnificent designs. Oh yeah, we like this one. That's our favorite one. Although, maybe this. Yeah, that's what we gonna do. I want to try something a little different that we haven't been doing here, guys. I want to try a different paint on those window frames. Yeah. Ooh, getting to the end of the playlist. I recognize this song. This is the one to remind me that we're near the end. Yeah, let's do this too, okay? Let's just try this. A little hint of color up here, because I've been so monotone lately with our designs. Let's just do a little hint of flavor. That's it. That looks nice. That looks kind of nice. Okay. Give me 2 minutes. I'm wrapping up. I think we're gonna call it a day down here. While we're at it. Too much, guys? Am I going too far? Let's just try this. I think you're gonna like it. What's happening over there? You guys, What's this conversation y'all are having? You have 2 minutes, Mom? Anyway, I'm gonna wrap it up, guys. It's about time. What did I do? Oh, we can't do that. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. Okay, our best bet would be to do something like this then. Because I forgot these tie into each other. This line that I just painted ties into another line, so let me do this real quick and then we'll call it a day, guys. We'll back up and see how this looks with just a couple little hints of tan mixed in with our tangerine. Tan and tangerine combo. Yeah. Yeah, this needs to match because it's part of a larger pattern. Where's the tricky one? There's one here that doesn't paint. They all painted, okay. Yeah, that looks great. I'm pretty happy with that. You guys better be too. That was a good day's work. Check this out. So, big long stream we put in today. Managed to build all of our support towers, connect them all up to the building. We finalized the front of the cathedral design. All the pillars are in place. Few little spots of mist paint down here, but nothing game breaking. Let's just get these finished up so I don't look at them tomorrow and wonder why we left it like that. Thinking it was some design choice, which it most certainly is not. It's just chaos Get it all painted, not miss key bits, like so. And like so. We could add some color to these later, but I really didn't want to do that on the front of the building. I wanted to kind of keep it virgin tangerine without a whole lot of extra detail. That's it, guys. We're gonna call that for today. Thank you very much to Lurker Luke and to Ad Astra, our friends who dropped off the super chats, bought me a beer. I still have a lot of it to drink. I'm not really much of a drinker. Cool beer on a summer night's lovely though. And we're gonna stream tomorrow morning. This one went great. The quality was great throughout. My internet held up. You guys were very fun. Our build is coming together. We still got so much work to do. Your best guesses were like 22% done. Pizza calling for Ron to see you tomorrow. Megan, I've been watching this channel since Log Cabin 2. Good for you. That's 2016. That's October 2016, I think. Anyway, love you guys. I will see you very soon. This is the last song, but I'm not going to let it finish. We'll see you in the next stream, okay?